What's going down, people? What's going down on this glorious, glorious holiday Monday? If you can consider it a holiday. Father's Day was yesterday. Which one was the holiday? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Who knows? Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed your 4-day weekend. If you got one, for some of us, we had to, work through, but the compensation was nice. Neither here nor there. I'm here to calm y'all down. Why? Because crypto looked like a crime scene this weekend. It probably was a crime scene, but it bled heavy. It dropped down. I want to say the low was like 18, in the 18s somewhere. And that shit blew my mind. I wasn't really tracking it, but I was getting y'all's messages and I was like, damn. For those of y'all that bought the dip, bless your heart. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but that is not the floor. So y'all are going to end up holding for a hot minute, but if it's a long-term play, you guys are going to be good to go. Crypto is going to take a fucking beating. And they're going to get lumped the fuck up. And it's what it is. It's what it is. With all the funds holding crypto divisions and what they hold and shit going sideways, I wouldn't be surprised to see this drop below 10, maybe even below 5. Possibilities are there. But for those of y'all in the know, that's when you're gonna take that opportunity to load the fuck up. So we got some exciting shit coming for y'all here in the very near future. The podcast is in the final stages of everything being approved by our legal team. We've got the tech ordered. We're setting it up to be able to do it remotely, to do remote interviews, bring people in where we ain't got to worry about individuals being doxxed, knocked off the fucking the podcast like they were getting knocked off the calls. So we're going to have some bigger name guests come on. My little munchkin jumped up here. Say hi. All right, get out of here. So we'll be able to go over a whole wide range of stuff. It's not just going to be market stuff. We're going to get into some real estate. We're going to get into some other topics. We're going to get into politics, bringing candidates out in front of y'all like, hey, this is who this dude is. Ask him some questions. Y'all know your questions ain't being answered by the media, so why not, when we bring these candidates on, be able to lay your questions out there that the media is not asking. And if the dude's full of shit, we can call him on the carpet right there. So the only way we fix this, folks, is we work together. We use our influence as a large group to be able to make everyday Americans' lives better. Fuck the left, fuck the right. We're Americans. We're coming together because we want what's best for us, our families, our country, moving forward. That's the direction that we are heading in this country, and neither side likes it. But you know what? Fuck you guys, because Americans are going to take this country back. We're tired of it. We're tired of fucking gas prices. We're tired of food prices. We're tired of all the bullshit. We're tired of nobody willing to fix any of the fucking problems. We're tired of all the politics at play. We're done with y'all. So this awakening, this rebirth is starting. And we're going to be a part of it with all y'all. So they want to spit some hate and discontent, they can spit it at us, but we're going to make it to a point where our voices are still out there, and your voices are still out there, and they're heard. So I hope you guys are on board with that. All the messages, emails, and everything else that myself, Lou, and Bill, and Rod have been getting have told us exactly what we're telling you guys now, that we are bringing this to you. We are bringing you what you guys are asking for. And keep the collaborative effort of what you guys need And what you want to hear, what you want to see, coming, because we're listening. Without you guys, there ain't no reason for me to even be here. Lose the same way. You'd rather just delete all this shit and go away, because the fuckery, the death threats, and all the shenanigans that we face just for being in public like this, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Pennies on the dollar for the whole YouTube thing. I mean, maybe there's people out there making money doing YouTube videos, but I mean, there's other shit that I do that makes a lot more money than putting my face up here and entering myself into the public arena for the scrutiny. And if I'm going to do that, it's going to be for an office that's much higher, but that might be in the future. So y'all keep your eyes peeled. With that being said, we're going to watch how the different markets react this afternoon, this evening, and going into our market opening tomorrow. It should be real interesting what happens when our market opens tomorrow. Just saying, everything that I've seen this weekend, both out there for God and everyone to see and not so out there for everyone to see, but in the know, the stuff that's puckering up people's buttholes, we're going to see how people react, because typically it only takes one motherfucker in a prominent position to overreact and all the other ones jump too. It's like when someone in a room gets scared shitless, jumps and screams, and everyone else in the room fucking screams because of it. It doesn't necessarily mean fucking what startled that initial person startled everyone else, but it's a response. So we should see some interesting shit Tuesday through Friday. People losing their minds. People talking about, oh, well, we might see a recession. Yeah, congratulations, assholes. We are already in a recession. We are going to see the recession go from recession to worse. And there's not a whole hell of a lot anybody can do to stop it. But that's okay, because you know what? We are mentally preparing you guys. You guys are financially preparing yourselves. You guys are preparing your households, your families, and the ones that you love to be able to make it through this like we have every time before. You guys are better prepared now than you have ever been in your life to take on the new challenges that are coming at us. And coming out of this, we are going to be very, very strong. And we are going to be very, very convicted in what we want to see. And that filter of what we will put up with, that we've been working with for the last 15 years, it's going to be gone. Because now when we see shit like we started seeing back in 2008 on up to current, we start seeing that bullshit, we start hearing that bullshit, and everyone's like, oh no, you gotta be accepting, you gotta be understanding, you gotta be able to compromise. Compromise leads to failure. No matter what you do and what kind of work you do, compromise leads to failure. Do not compromise the reason that you perform what you do, why you do what you do, or how you do what you do, because there's a reason that those steps, that process, and the lost my train of thought. Anyhow, I had a Biden moment there. I was just, oh, those snorkels in Albuquerque. When you make compromises in what you do professionally or personally, it leads to bad choices. Bad choices leads to failures, whether it be in your mission with what you do at work, a mission with what you do with your family, your personal mission, and what you choose to do for, educating yourself, taking steps towards achieving goals in your professional or your personal life. So compromise is bad when it comes to decision making in your professional and private lives. Now, we're not talking about compromise when you're dealing with your significant other, or you're dealing with your kids, or you're dealing with, your friends, like you come to a compromise on where you guys are going to go for dinner. That's not what we're talking about. So I don't want to see the messages on it, the comments, so on and so forth. One little compromise in a professional setting leads to catastrophic failure on the other end of it, because that little compromise that's made by John is amplified tenfold by the time it gets 15 people down the road, because one person made a compromise early in the process, and then all hell broke loose by the time you got to the 15th person. The 15th person and 15th compromise. Now everything's compromised and you have mission failure. So that's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm fucking a little spacey today. Worked 100 hours and however, well, 3-4 days, whatever the fuck it was. But neither here nor there. We are going to have a very interesting week where we will be talking a lot of shit and watching people lose their fucking minds. Oh, God. So stay tuned to YouTube for Lou's videos. A lot of shit will be cracking off there if he's got stuff that you guys need to know about. If it's pressing issues, like right now, you guys need to know about some shit. Pay attention to Bill's Twitter pages, depending on which one he can get on at the time, because he's a fucking goon like me, but they ain't caught me yet. Or this page, well, my page for Twitter. I keep forgetting this is going on Yankee Tango instead of Twitter, but Twitter eventually, and neither here nor there. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a glorious rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Don't sweat this shit too much, because right now we are in a good spot. We put the pressure in the right locations, and we created hate and discontent on the other side of the fence. And they're in a very unique spot where they are going to be forced to do some very painful things to draw this out longer, or they're going to be forced to do what needs to be done and what should have been done 6-8 months ago. So I love you guys. I will catch you all on the flip side. I may jump on here in a little bit to do a live. If you guys want me to do a live, respond to the Twitter post live or down here in the comments live. And I may jump on and fuck around with y'all for a little bit before I got to get some shit done here at the house and fucking run out in Satan's asshole for a little bit. Dude, it's like 110 degrees out here already. So I'm looking forward to going outside. So I love you guys. I will see y'all next time. Mr. Young Spaghetti signing off.